Dr. Terry Porritt, the other half of the Academy Fabulous Son. This is Sir Andrew Morris.
Pleased to meet you, Sir
Nice to
Andrew.
meet you.
I've heard so much about fabulous Frimley Park. I can't believe I'm here.
And this is Shane Tickell.
Hi Shane, nice to meet you.
And he is the gazillionaire who lent us his helicopter.
Oh, a star!
Yeah.
A star! You could have landed up there.
Well, we could have done, actually. We wanted to, but there's all kinds of CAA approvals you've got to get. So anyway, we landed in a muddy field in one place.
Really?
Yeah. But
Well, we've got prosecco and chocolate inside. You can come in, or we can host.
And I do apologise that he didn't change out his pyjama bottoms this morning. You would have thought he'd have put a proper pair of trousers on.
That's
But I'm really sorry about that. They've been ripping it out of him, haven't they? Yeah.
vulgar things, and sorry.
They have carrier pigeons, don't you know?
Right, well, we'll record his live. Thank you very much. We are now at fabulous Frimley Park, which is not only the world's best hospital, it's the galaxy's best hospital. It's the best hospital in the entire stratospheric system of hospitals. And this is Sir Andrew Morris, who is the chief. We'll do a little bow when we say that. He is.
I should curtsy.
Yes, you could. Yes.
I knew it was a mistake to come in for this.
The chief executive, who I have to say, 30 years ago, as a callow youth. Don't stand sideways. as a callow youth,
With a waist size 28.
was appointed to his post by a similar callow youth.
In a big yellow Rolls Royce.
That's right. With hair, not the Rolls Royce, but yeah. But it was the best decision that was ever made in the health service. And modesty prevents me from taking the entire credit. And the other thing is about this hospital, this is the first hospital that had paid for car parking.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Wonderful notoriety.
Yeah, I tell you how it happened. Andrew was on holiday. I was at the time, I was the vice chairman of the health authority, and the chairman of the health authority was on holiday. And there was a excellent guy called Doug Carlisle,
yeah.
who was your deputy, who rang me and said, right, Mr. Standing Chairman, you've got chairman's prerogative. We've got this contract that we've got to do for the car park, because it looked like the Somme out there. It was horrendous car park. And we had this idea that we would do a deal with National Car Parks, I think, NCP. And and they were all dancing around their handbags about making the decision about whether, because it's very, very controversial at the time. So when Andrew was away and the chairman was away, Doug and I signed a contract. But then when Professor Kennelly came back, when my boss came back, I was summoned to see the chairman, and I thought, shit, this is the end. Right? I didn't really want to be the chairman anyway. And so he got me, he said, come in, Roy, close the door. He said, about Frimley Park. I said, yeah. He said, thank God you did that. He said, because we never would have been in this position.
Absolutely.
So that's how car parks come to be charged for in the NHS. That's a bit of history. Anyway, so you've had a great change. So tell us what you've been doing.
Do you want some prosecco?
It's good, but he's the Pope Catholic. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Tell us what you've been doing to change that.
Do you want to talk about what you've been doing over at Wexham?
Right, so we
Oh
combined
yes, can I
it.
just say now? Can I just say also the lovely Wexham Park, which is the hospital down the road, which actually was a receiving hospital during the Olympics for Dorney Park, and I happened to be I was engaged at that time to do the public relations and press handling rehearsals for that, to explain why was it that rowers would be whisked through A&E and everybody else would be left for 3 hours and 59 minutes.
And still remain on the water.
Exactly, yeah. But so, and now, of course, lovely Wexham Park and fabulous Frimley are as one.
Absolutely.
You're now Frimley Park or something.
Friendly help.
I know what it is, some stupid whatever. But I don't know. But the thing is, the CQC, or a bunch of numpties, actually have complimented Andrew and his colleagues on the fantastic job they did in merging these two, which only goes to show you that two turkeys can make an eagle.
Plucked or unplucked.
So, do I tell you?
Tell us what you've been
We
doing.
combine the change day with our staff health and wellbeing day.
Right.
And so
That is a
we
great
had the-
illustration, isn't it?
we
What?
had the inflatable bowel
Been
company,
in
so
there.
you
Went
walk
in there
through
this
the bowel
morning.
and they
Yeah,
walk you
we
through
helped
it.
promote them. They're a great company.
They're
aren't they? Yeah.
amazing. And we had the smoothie bike, so you sit on the smoothie bike, and there's like a smoothie maker on the front, and you pedal for 45 seconds, and it's the longest 45 seconds of your life.
Yeah, I've seen those at one of the
And then
exhibitions
because we
recently.
wanted it to
Yeah.
be cancer awareness, we had Macmillan there, and we had all sorts of dietitians did proper sort of displays with all the cancer prevention. Dietitians, you name it.
Blimey,
And then we had a bit
dietitians
of-
did something.
we had a bit of-
Absolutely.
Other than telling not to eat
and all sorts of
donuts.
stuff like that. We had bone therapy, and then we had our Fab Change Day and the randomised controlled trial, coffee trials, and
Yeah, how did
flu
you
buses
have
and all
coffee
stuff like
with
that.
somebody?
Not yet. You are
No.
not yet, are you?
Set
So
them
we've set. So
Yeah.
these are all the.
Have you done one of these yet?
No, we'll do
We
that.
got Simon Stevens doing it at
Really?
the exhibition. He was
That's
going
good.
to have coffee. He didn't know who was going to have coffee with.
These are all the names.
Can you imagine some poor little bugger somewhere in the NHS saying,
Oh, I've got this bloke called Simon Stevens to have a cup of. Jesus, it's him.
can you imagine what was going to happen? Okay, who did this graphic? This is really good, isn't it? I like that.
My boyfriend.
Really? Well, he's got talent, isn't he?
Yeah, he works in advertising.
Well, he's done a great job with that. And what else? These are all you. Have you made a pledge, Andrew?
No, not yet. I was saying that earlier on.
We just had to give him ideas.
Yeah, do you think so? Yeah, I don't know.
He has
We've seen.
started
I have
doing
to
that
say,
sort
we've
of
seen
thing
some
for
great
him.
stuff today. Everybody, for what it's worth, everybody's big into sepsis. They're all doing
Yeah, we're doing
loads
that.
of stuff. I know that, but you have to now anyway. So, but there's some great tools about to identify likely sepsis for them.
Yeah.
So there's that. What else have we?
Red to green.
Yeah, red to green.
green's The ISIS program.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very good. That's
Green
very
days.
popular.
Yeah.
You're
The
doing
red
that.
days to
Yeah.
green
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, and also discharge to assess,
Yeah.
which is making
Yeah.
big inroads. It's very
So-
risky, and of course St David Dalton, St David up at Salford. I mean, he's
We don't like salt.
That's a swear
Competition.
word.
Competition.
that's they've.
Cheers.
They,
Cheers, Roy.
cheers, and thank you. Best luck to you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks very much. They've hired a load of people from social services. Actually, took them across.
And what we're doing, we're starting to provide packages of care.
I know.
So we've got Hampshire to give us 16 quid an hour, and we can recruit loads of care assistants. So we've got 10, and they'll reimburse us. We provide the service.
So you do like a discharge? Is it like
No,
a step
no.
down at home package?
No, so that's another initiative. So yeah, so what we do is if you've got an old lady who's fallen over, bruised herself, we check her out here,
Yeah.
but she needs someone to tuck her in bed. Well, we'll provide that service.
Yeah.
So we'll do up to 3 visits a day.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, and then we've got
Yeah, can you do
Bupa.
that for me?
I'll do it.
We'll have to do some sort of assessment first.
That's all right. Okay.
And then
Probably need 4 visits a day.
we're also going to rent out jointly with social care top floor of the Bupa nursing home in Fleet, and we'll discharge to there, and then you'll stop there for anything up to 6 weeks,
Yeah.
doing your rehab, and you'll have physio, OT, and you'll have your single room with ensuite, and hopefully get you home.
Wow.
Rather than stopping
and I
here.
tell you, I have to say, you've looked after my lovely neighbour, Rosemary Truss. She won't mind me talking about it. She's an ex-headmistress of a local school.
Oh, yeah, you brought her in here, didn't
Yeah,
you?
she's you send her off down to Farnham, where she was there for ages actually, much longer than I thought. But she had fantastic. I mean, you really got her sort of up on her feet again. You know, she wasn't. She got on.
Yeah.
You got her back on the team sheet. Really,
Yeah.
you sent her
So-
home fit.
Yeah.
Which is a completely different approach.
Yeah. So I think that if you spend more than 4 weeks in hospital, highlight of the day is a trip to the loo, and that's it. You just become totally institutionalised.
Yeah.
So I think if you can sort out what needs to be sorted out medically and get people out into a different setting, if you can give someone their own room back instead of sitting in a bay of 6. Give them their independence to go to the loo as if it's their own house, and put some OT, some physio in, I think, you know, people just get their dignity back, and you know, they want to go back home.
Certainly helped for my neighbour.
And we you know, we pack people off and just leave them for 6 weeks here, and it's just rubbish.
Yeah.
You know, so we're working differently with social care, and I think those two things in particular will make a big difference, because we still wait for packages of care, and some weeks, you know, we wait 20 days for a package to be
I
provided.
tell you what, in some
Well,
ways
that's
you
your
can-
change day pledge, isn't it? That's what you're
Well,
pledging to do.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, that's
Push the boat out, get the under 19. Don't make it too testy. Yeah.
No.
But that's the big. But we actually were. I know that you have this in mind. But the discharge to assess thing was when that first went on the academy. Well, Terry said, "Have you seen this?" And I thought, this is really risky, you know, sending people home and then trying to get everybody stacked up and lined up to go and make the assessments and all this of it. But we did it, and it's been copied everywhere now. Because if you can line up the other package, you know, the other people, that's the problem. You can't get it all lined up, can you?
Absolutely. And I you know, if you take stroke now, if you are a relatively young stroke, below 75, and not having too dense a stroke, will get you out within 72 hours, and put you at home up to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We worked on Australia, yeah.
And that works, and you see people recover far faster in their home setting than. You know,
But the
I should
places
just-
where we've seen it work really well, the discharge to assess, is where the hospitals actually have everything in the hospital. So the person
Yeah.
goes home to be assessed,
Yeah.
and the man from the hospital
Yeah,
goes with them,
with a
with
van.
all the
Yeah,
poles,
yeah, exactly.
with all these.
Yeah.
Everything is done there and then.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Well, this is the lovely Emma, who is one of our ambassadors.
Yeah.
Academy of Fabulous
And
Stuff.
Kevin.
And Kevin, yes. But Kevin's not quite as lovely as Emma, but he's he's lovely enough, really. Anyway, yeah. So you're coming to the awards? I hope so.
Hope,
Yeah,
yeah.
you will give you an invitation. to come to our
24th of
awards.
November.
Yeah, it's the Academy Awards. We've got it at the O2 this year. Push the boat out.
That's good.
We'll figure out how we pay for it when when the bills come in. So yeah, so with that,
Good
that'll
run.
be enough. What else have we seen today that we might interest you? I don't know. What else have we seen? We've seen some. I don't know. I'm completely white, really. I don't know. And
Nothing as good as here.
No, nothing will be as good.
Obviously.
And can I just say to say thank you? You hosted a visit of our marathon trip. So
We'll put that in our
Yeah.
boardroom.
yes,
Or in the downstairs cloak.
yeah.
People
I-
say.
Boardroom.
no,
Let me take a
actually,
picture
I
of you
sa-
holding it.
I sat next to a lady this morning who said she quite liked it at home. She said, but there we go.
Turn it around, I'll
Right.
take a
No,
picture.
well, and because quite a lot of you are kind enough to like the artwork that I do and put on Twitter and all the
Yeah.
rest of it. So we've got these are all on, as you can see, bags, and they're original paintings by me, and that's because at Frimley Park you have change in the bag. So there you go. So should we have a team photo?
That would be nice.
Okay. Right. Is that just our team, or should we include them?
Oh, I think that should be there.
That's the last